Are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Cincinnati Reds and the Boston Red Sox. So coming to the plate, Nick Senzel, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Cincinnati.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one.
First pitch, 7-11.
1-1 to the Reds leadoff man. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Ready with another 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. In is Joey Votto now. And that misses for ball 1. Votto doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
That is third.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out, so a fine inning here as he strikes out. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Hit out towards second. Moustakas has it. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Aquino will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. To the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a liner. But the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Mike Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Popped him up. There to make the play is Chavis, and there's 1 gone. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. A fastball here too low. It's 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. Bichette, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
Stepping in now, Aristides Aquino, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Bichette stands at first with 1 out. just a touch outside. 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. To second for one. On to Moreland, and they roll 2 to end the inning. Last half of the second set to go, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
The 2-1 home. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Xander Bogaerts becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Fastball called for strike 2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. 3-2 the count for Rafael Devers.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Aquino is back near the monster as he makes the catch for out number 2. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland.
The first baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. And right into the shift. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Ripped down the line. And that's through for a hit.
Batting 8.
Into the box, Freddie Galvis.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Galvis, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a 9-year Major League vet. Grounded down the third baseline. One there. On to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far. Digging in now, Kurt Casale, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. No balls and 1 strike. To short. Bogaerts has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Michael Chavis. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. There's the knuckle curve laid off. 1-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Galvis on the slide to first. Hats off to that one. Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground to short. Galvis is there. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
There seem to be different philosophies on.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nick Senzel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Number 19.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. And that misses. So after getting 2 outs with 3 pitches, he's gone full to the 3rd hitter here. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And that's taken for strike 1. Back up the middle. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
The right fielder, number 99.
In now, Alex Verdugo. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And it's quickly 0-2. A runner at first with no outs here. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Fouled off.
Martinez.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and it bangs off the monster. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. And he'll make it into second as he just misses the home run, but he'll settle for 2 bases. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Fouled away. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Now the 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Next will be the designated hitter, Bo Bichette. He reached on a single in his first try. Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. Hit to short. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Standing in, Aristides Aquino. Here's the first pitch to him. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
2-1 to count. 3 balls and a strike to the Reds left fielder.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. From the belt, the pitch. Phillip Ervin is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Left side. Bogaerts is able to get there, and as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to hunt. Coming to the plate now, Mitch Moreland. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up, and it's fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line shot to first, and there's one away. So here's Michael Chavis now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. And he fouls this one off. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Now the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 2-0 now. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. Hit the other way out toward right field. Irvin will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Freddie Galvis. Fouled off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. On, he pops it up. Chavis onto the grass, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So striding forward now, Kurt Casale. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Nick Senzel. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Fouled away. A windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. That's lifted the other way out to left. Aquino has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. In now, Alex Verdugo. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And that's in there for a strike.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And there's out number 2. 2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitchers duel to date. 1-0 the count. And it's fouled away. And well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The third base.
So a runner at first now with nobody out.
And that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez.
No balls and a strike to count. Here comes the 0-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
The batter.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Moustakas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Line toward right center, and that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Now batter, designated hitter, Bo Bichette.
At the plate now, Bo Bichette, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And not in time, as he just crosses the plate in time.
Oliver Drake
Enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
For the Red Sox. Number 47.
To the plate now, Aristides Aquino, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Phillip Ervin is on deck. Ready with the 3-1. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Into the box now, Phillip Ervin. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Derek Dietrich will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Derek Dietrich.
Good pitch there, had him a little out in front. Dietrich stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Count is 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the last half of the 7th here, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. A little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Galvis has it. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th. Here now is Rafael Devers. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First baseman.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Mitch Moreland is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Standing in now, Michael Chavis. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Gone. They've tied the game on back-to-back home runs. Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. It was a walk in his last trip. hit hard towards center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least one plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit. Into the box, Kevin Pillar. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Popped him up. Votto over to his left, and that's the 3rd out. Yimi Garcia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 93.
In now for the Reds, Freddie Galvis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And look out as this one catches him, and a big mistake there as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning. Stepping into the box, Kurt Casale. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. That evens it up 1-1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Runner goes for second. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Now another 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the wall.
Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. Digging in, Nick Senzel. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Full count, 3-2. Payoff pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double. So now to the plate, Joey Votto, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Comes set, the 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he hasn't thrown him a strike yet in this at bat, and we're 2-2. Clearly on the mound, he's banking on the fact that he'll chase pitches if you give him a chance.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Strike 3, and the potential go-ahead run left on base. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Going back is the left fielder. And it's gone into the monster seats.
The right fielder, number 99. Alex.
Pedro Strop is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. At the plate, Alex Verdugo as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The designated hitter.
First pitch coming. Here it is. J.D. Martinez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. His career line against Pedro Strop. He's a perfect 2 for 2. He's taken him deep once. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Jake Diekman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Eugenio Suarez. And they'll need him to get something going here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here's the 1-0. A ball and 2 strikes. Diekman is among a dying breed. Those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. High in the air out to center field. Pilar is right there. 1 down. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mike Moustakas. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Now the 1-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. To 2-2 now.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And he lays off, so it's full now. 3-2.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Mike Moustakas is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. Diekman is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Stepping in now,
Aristides Aquino. This will go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
he'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Chopper to short. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
The final line.